Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the MU Stand. This is your latest Manchester United news and transfer news. We've got a massive show to bring to you guys this morning. United are monitoring a Valencia star. Keane urges Sancho to apologize to Ten Hag. And also we have some news regarding Antony. Antony is to meet with the police over the abuse allegation after returning to the UK. United also they are planning to give contract talk for Ten Hag. A lot of other bits to get into as well. Make sure you keep it locked in. Before we get into the show, guys, make sure you smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. But let's just go straight into the show. So this is coming from Marca. According to Marca, Manchester United are monitoring a Valencia star. They're basically saying that his name is Javi Guerra. He's actually 20 years old. He's a defensive midfielder. He's considered as one of the brightest prospects in La Liga. And Manchester United have reportedly sent out a squad team to Spain to track his progress. It is claimed that the Red could attempt to sign him in 2024. Newcastle United have also been credited with some sort of interest, but I do feel like he could be a talent. He could be a decent talent to sign for Manchester United, but I think in that position, we pretty much packed. We've got Casemiro, we've got Amrabat now, Mason Mount. I know he's not a defensive midfielder, but Mason Mount plays in that position as well. So there's a lot of midfielders, Mano to come back. We still have Donny van de Beek there. Hannibal did play well yesterday as well against Crystal Palace. So we've got a lot of players in that position. So I don't think we're gonna go straight into him and to sign him this summer. I don't think that's gonna happen. Maybe in the future it is possible, but according to Marca, United are monitoring Javi Guerra. I've looked at his stats. Pretty much this season, he played 6 games, scored 3 goals, he assisted 1. So he could be a good prospect. He could be a good prospect for Manchester United, but I don't see this happening anytime soon. I just don't think that it's going to happen in the January transfer market or in the summer, to be honest with you. Okay, so let's move on to the next story. So the next story, this is regarding Jadon Sancho. So regarding Jadon Sancho, Keane actually came out and urges Sancho to apologize to Ten Hag. Former midfielder Roy Keane has urged United winger Jadon Sancho to apologize to the manager Ten Hag after being banished from the first team training. The England international has been exiled from the squad in recent weeks after a public fallout. We know there is a public fallout with his manager. Prior to the international break, Ten Hag criticized the winger's training performances, resulting in Sancho basically taking action into his social media to hit back. Is there a way back for Jadon Sancho? It's a concern, right? It's a big concern. I don't see a way back for Jadon Sancho. If he doesn't apologize, there's no going back to the team. Really, I don't think Ten Hag will accept Jadon Sancho returning to the team without apologizing. And basically, pretty much, Ten Hag is standing his ground. He's telling him, come out and apologize to the coaching staff, and also apologize to the players. And Jadon Sancho yet to do that. Just yesterday or the day before, he actually removed everything from his social media, which is an interesting thing to do. I don't know what he's trying to accomplish from that, but I agree with Roy Keane. I think Jadon Sancho has to apologize. If he wants to return to the team, he needs to apologize. That needs to happen immediately. If he can't do that, then there's no way back for him. There's just no way back for him. What do you guys think, though? What do you guys think? Should Jadon Sancho be allowed to return to the team? Do let me know in the comment sections as well. But let's move on to the next story. So this next story is Antony. Antony is to meet with the police over the abuse allegation after returning to the UK. As you can see at the airport, this picture was taken. Him basically coming back to the UK. United winger Antony has agreed to voluntarily meet with the Greater Manchester Police for questioning over allegations of abuse made by his former girlfriend. The 23 years old arrived back in the UK from Brazil yesterday, and the Manchester United Evening News pretty much reporting that he will now meet with the GMP officers and is willing to hand over his phone to the forces to basically help them with their investigation. I can't wait. I can't wait for this to be resolved. How? You guys let me know. Even if he comes back, right? Are you gonna put him straight back into the team? Now we have Pellistri playing on the right-hand side. Garnacho's also playing on the left, but he could be used on the right. Marcus Rashford sometimes, he could be used on the right as well. So there's a lot of options. There's a lot of options for United. Ahmad is to return as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how his future is going to lie. I know Erik Ten Hag wants Antony. He signed him for over, I don't know, close to £80 million to make that signature. He cost a lot of money. He trusted him as well. He played him in a different games, and a lot of games he's consistently being selected. Once this is cleared out, I do think that Antony will be going straight back into the team. I do feel like he's gonna go straight back into the team. I don't see how Pellistri is going to be selected over him. But Manchester United, we do have options. The team do have options on that right wing position to basically put any player we want. And Antony has got a lot of work to do. He's got a lot of work to do. But hopefully this issue that he's had with this investigation with his ex-girlfriend, hopefully that they resolve that issue as soon as possible, because the more players that we have in the squad, the better it is for Erik Ten Hag to make a selection in each and different team. Now we just advanced to the next round of the Carabao Cup, so we need everybody. We do need everybody to be in the squad. So I hope that that gets resolved as soon as possible. Okay, so this is another news. There's another news. By the way, guys, as you join in, make sure you smash a like on the stream and also subscribe to the channel if you guys are new to the channel. Okay, so there is another news regarding Erik Ten Hag. So regarding Erik Ten Hag, there is a news coming up now. This is coming from 90 Minutes. According to 90 Minutes, United are planning to open talks with manager Erik Ten Hag over a new contract. Yes, they're talking about giving Erik Ten Hag a new contract. I don't know how much we can trust 90 Minutes, but if this is true, I don't think it's a good time to give him a contract. We just won one game, so this season we don't look right. Yes, Erik Ten Hag has done well. He has done well in the past, but I don't understand why we're giving him a new contract at this moment in time. I think we made the same mistake with Jose Mourinho as well. We gave him a new contract and then we sacked him in the summer, in Jan. So it just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. I'm not saying he's not doing a great job. Yes, he's had a good first season, I would say. In his first season, he won us the Carabao Cup. He got us into the FA Cup final. And we also finished third in the Premier League. So it's been a decent season last season, but we need to wait. We need to wait this season. We have to wait this season because we can't just hand out contracts without looking at how the season is going to be progressing. But according to 90 Minutes, basically they're saying that the Dutchman who was appointed as the boss in April last season has enjoyed a successful start to life at Old Trafford, despite encountering no shortage of difficult situation. They are planning to open talks with Erik Ten Hag over a new contract. So what do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that? Do you think he deserves a new contract at this moment in time? Even if he does deserve a new contract right now, I just feel like it's not the right time. I just feel like it's not the right time to give Erik Ten Hag a new contract. I just don't think it's the right time. Let me just read out some of the comments. Yosef, thank you for joining. Robbie, thank you all for joining. What do you guys think about this? Do you think it's the right time to give contract to Erik Ten Hag? I don't. For me, like, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. We need to just wait. We need to just wait and see what he does this year. And then we can extend his contract if he's going to be extended. But right now, it's just not the right time to be handing out contracts. I just feel that way. I don't think it's the right decision to be handing out new contracts. Judy says, not now. Yes, I do agree. Kamran says, I don't even care about it. Usually they give new contracts and sack in a few months if things go bad. Exactly. That's what I don't want. That's pretty much what I don't understand, is the fact that we're handing out contracts and then you sack the manager. Guess what you're going to do? You're going to be paying even more money. That money could be used. It could be used to sign another player. So I don't think it's the right decision. Yet again, this is not coming from Fabrizio Romano. This is coming from 90 Minutes. I don't know how credible they are. I'm just bringing the news to you guys so that we all are aware what's happening with Manchester United. Robbie says, nope, not right now. Yes, I do agree. I don't think it's the right time to be handing out new contracts. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It just doesn't make any sense to me. The other topic that I want to bring into the show is the Hannibal's performance yesterday was just unreal. It was just unreal in terms of what, you may ask, in terms of his pressure. This is now coming from Sky Sports. It just came out right now, and I wanted to bring it into the show. Basically, Hannibal, his record-breaking running and pressing stats for Manchester United just shows the way forward, I think, for Erik Ten Hag. This is what he wants. This is exactly what he wants. You talk about Hannibal, you talk about Rasmus Højlund in the Premier League. That high press, high intensity game is just showing up now. Hannibal is first in the Premier League. He only played one game. I think it's not even a full debut. He came on replacing Casemiro, I guess, Brighton, I believe, right? He played against Brighton. He also played against Burnley away from home. And you're looking at his numbers. It's just incredible. The intensity, the high pressure. He's number one in the league. So I feel like moving forward, I think for Manchester United, if Erik Ten Hag wants every player to be pressing, every player to be showing energy, which probably is the reason why we signed Mason Mount, to be honest with you. He does bring energy to the team as well. He does bring a lot of energy. You look at Bruno running around, but I think Amrabat as well. Everybody is becoming more energetic, which is pretty much a good thing for the team, right? It helps out the team to recover the ball. It helps out the team to attack even more by just getting on the ball more and recovering the ball as soon as possible, as fast as possible. You need these kind of players that has those energy in the middle of the park. Yes, so I think I've covered everything here. In conclusion, I mean, in summary, basically, what I want to say is that United are in talk with Javi Guerra. If you guys don't know who he is, he's 20 years old. He's a potential. I don't think we should sign him. At this moment in time. The fact that he's young, he's very young, and I don't think we should be spending any sort of money in regards to that. But Antony situation, it's getting close. Maybe it's getting close to resolution somehow. I'm just hoping that that gets resolved as soon as possible. As soon as possible. Joseph says, which position does Guerra guy play? He is a CDM, so he's a defensive midfielder this season in La Liga. He played 6 games. He scored 3 goals. He also assisted 1. So that's good. He has a decent stat. He's only 20 years old, but we just need to keep an eye on him. But I think for now, I think we covered in that position. We fully are covered in that position. Changing subject here, moving to Jadon Sancho. I mean, Antony. He's back in the UK. Antony returned to UK. He is pretty much willing to provide all the evidence that is needed for Manchester police. That investigation is going on. Manchester United, Manchester Evening News reporting that he will not meet. He will now meet with the GPM officers and is willing to hand over his phone to the force to help them with their investigation. So he's gonna cooperate. He's gonna cooperate. So hopefully that gets resolved as soon as possible. And in terms of Jadon Sancho, we did mention that Keane, Roy Keane, we're talking about Roy Keane, came out and said Sancho should apologize. If he wants to return to the team, I think he should come out and apologize. So yeah, that is the news. Let me just read out some of the comments. He also says, is Antony back? He's not back yet. He's not back yet. He's back in England, but he's not back to the team yet. He's not back into the team. Is Sancho leaving? Possibly. I think he's gonna leave. I don't think, if you're asking my honest opinion, right? You asking my honest opinion, he's not trying to apologize to Erik Ten Hag. I mean, what does that tell you? What does that tell you? He doesn't care. He's not playing. He's watching the game on TV, and he doesn't care. He's willing to sit it out, basically. I don't know how long he's going to take to just sit there and not apologize. Is he trying to not play until January and then plan his move from there? I don't know. From what I'm looking at is that he probably has got options, which is the reason why he's playing like this against Ten Hag, right? If he does have a team on his hand already, Dortmund has been mentioned, Roma has been mentioned on loan as well, because his salary is huge. And Saudi clubs are also interested. Some Saudi clubs are also interested in him. You're looking at his salary as just way too high. It's just way too high, and I don't think anybody can afford him in the Premier League. It's not possible. So I do think that maybe he's just going to go abroad, maybe go to Roma or Dortmund. That's what I think is going to happen. But yeah, guys, this is the latest news regarding Manchester United. Thank you all for joining. As always, make sure you smash the like on the stream and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new to the channel. Thank you all again, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.